Everyone, and welcome to Insider Financial Talk Stocks. My name is Alex Carlson. I will be your host today, the editor-in-chief of InsiderFinancial.com, and in this video we will recap today's market action and discuss our game plan for tomorrow. But first up, to get our market moving reports on top small caps, click that link in the description or go to signup.insiderfinancial.com or sign up with your email on any of the pop-ups on InsiderFinancial.com. After you sign up with your email, you can then sign up with your mobile number. Mobile is the fastest way to get all of our reports, and it works for all numbers worldwide. Simply enter your country code first, followed by your number. For US and Canada, be 1+ area code and number. Never begin the format with 0. It will not work. And after you sign up, you will get a welcome email, which includes a free copy of the Insider Financial Guide to Penny Stocks ebook. Our ebook, our email service, and our text messaging service are all free services from InsiderFinancial.com. We do not run any paid subscription service, no Discord rooms or Telegram chat groups. Well, guys, right now in the markets, it's all about the low floats. We have a new report on a Chinese low floater for our subscribers. China low floats are hot right now, and this one is trading just under $2 with a great chart and a history of major moves. If you want our report on this low float Nasdaq Chinese penny stock, click that link in the description or go to signup.insiderfinancial.com or sign up with your email on any of the pop-ups on insiderfinancial.com. Well, guys, the S&P 500 just broke out of a massive 9-month bullish wedge pattern. The projected price target for this chart pattern breakout is 480 on the SPY, which implies a 15% move to the upside for the S&P. Tomorrow we get Powell speaking at 11 a.m. I'm always nervous when Powell speaks, but if the S&P can hold up tomorrow during Powell's speech, the S&P should have a clear sailing until the June Fed meeting. Again, the market just needs to get through Powell's speech tomorrow, and if it does, the market will be in a breakout mode similar to late 2020 to 2021. Fingers crossed that Powell doesn't try and tank everything like he did in August of 2022. If you want to know what will be the catalyst for a potential 15% upside in the S&P 500, is the $5.3 trillion that are sitting in money markets that investors will use to get back into stocks. This is why I haven't been worried about a stock market crash. I know there are other YouTubers that like to use that title for clickbait, but quite simply, there is just too much money out there. Just drive around South Florida, LA, or Manhattan. You cannot buy anything for under $1 million in terms of housing. And the people living in these homes or condos are the ones with the cash, and they will continue to pump money into the stock market. Again, fingers crossed that Powell doesn't kill everything tomorrow. In the world of small caps, the dump on SMFL continued today. I said in my video last night that SMFL was a pump and dump, and I played it from the short side. Moon Market, Zip Trader, and a few other influencers pumped it on their followers. A name that we've covered in the past, TRKA, TRKA, reverse split coming. The company announced today that they were, prior to March 31st, the company was prohibited from engaging in a reverse stock split under the terms of the agreements pursuant to which its Series E preferred stock was issued. Accordingly, the company is now able to and intends to conduct a reverse stock split in order to regain compliance with the minimum bid price rule under Nasdaq rules. Stock sold off on that news, but it found trendline support. Green candle today, so they came in and bought that dip. Again, I've been talking about this one for the past months, and I said here after the dump happened, 20 cents was the key level. So we've been bouncing off this. We're right under there, but now the trend line has dropped a little bit lower. So as long as this trend, as long as today's low, which was 1820, as long as that holds, I think we can bounce from here. If it breaks the 1820, we're going lower. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Just trying to keep you guys, I'm not into, I'm not in love with any small cap. I'm into trading them, playing them, looking for the right trade setups. Please, if you want to fall in love with something, go fall in love with Apple, Berkshire Hathaway, an ETF, SPY. I like the Schwab Dividend ETF, SCHD. It's got a 3.8% yield now, I think. So, again, there are other options if you want to fall in love with something. In terms of big runner today, the big runner today was ENVB. Closed up 136%. Had news pre-market. The news today was they received notice of allowance from USPTO for novel prodrug of Sicillin. Intellectual property describes composition of matter claims governing Enveric's lead clinical candidate EB-373, which is being developed for the treatment of anxiety disorder. The news was nothing exciting, but the key here was just the float, 1.88 million shares. So again, that was the excitement today. And what I do is I scan the markets each morning looking for, the pre-market gainers. I then trade them using my opening range strategy. I use the first 15 minutes. And you can see here, this is the 15 minutes today to see if I get a trade set up or not. And today, it just blasted through that 250. That was what I was watching. And then I played it up to $4. So it was a great trade, made some money, moved on to the next play. I will watch it tomorrow to see if there's another trade set up in ENVB. But right now, like I said, it's all about the P&L in these small caps. Make that money, move on to the next play. Like I said, for me, like I said, I'm looking for that first 15 minutes, that opening range, to see if I get a trade setup or not. I don't want to be in every stock. I'm just looking for the trade setups that I have confidence in, like ENVB today. This trading strategy also worked today in PLTR, GFAI, and GSIT. These are names that I've covered in the past week. I didn't trade any of these today. I was focused on ENVB today. But what you can do is set a watch list with the names that I cover and then play green. And the names that I'm covering, these are the hottest, these are the stocks that are in play. These are the ones that are making major moves, and these are the ones that I think can provide a trade setup. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. All of this is educational purposes only, but you basically just create a watch list and then, play green, play the momentum. Don't be buying red, don't be dip buying. That's the fastest way to the poorhouse. If there's a name you like and it's red, wait for another day when it's green. GSIT was a classic example of this. I talked about this. This was last Friday. You got the pump by Lou Basenese on Fox Business. He touted it as an AI play. It ran. Then we got continuation on Monday. More people got, more eyeballs got on GSIT. They spiked it to 7, and then you had the dump. It pulled down to $4, and they've been buying the dip the past 2 days. So then we got this continuation. So again, if you were trying to dip buy here, you were pretty stressed and you might have gotten stopped out. Whereas if you just played the past 2 days, played the green, play the momentum, it never went against you. So again, that's how I like to trade. I'm looking for, keep my losses to a minimum. Warren Buffett says rule number 1 is don't lose money. Rule number 2 is look at rule number 1 again. What we're looking for tomorrow, besides our Chinese low floater, is we got a few names on our watch list. First up is Farfetch Limited, FTCH. came out with news after the bell earnings. They announced their first quarter results. Q1 2023 revenue increased 8% year over year to 556.4 million. Let's see here, and the key is the revenues came in better, higher than expected. So even though they still reported a Q1 loss, revenues topped estimates. So that's what has the market excited. We're seeing some after hours action. So we'll be having FTCH on our watch list tomorrow, looking for a trade setup, and 12% of the float is short. So again, momentum tomorrow can squeeze the shorts, can really get this one going. Next up is ORMP. Nice, great chart here. Had disappointing news back in January. The stock collapsed from almost $14 down all the way to under $2, making a move up higher. We got news. Conservative pundit Ben Shapiro, he invested $4.7 million in this company. What he had to say here. He said in an email statement, "This is a pure investment move. I identified Oramed as an undervalued stock in January 23, given its low market cap, publicly disclosed cash holdings, and apparent low burn rate. I have great faith that the board will be able to use the company's capital in effective and diverse ways, including but certainly not limited to its current biotech-centered strategy." So that's what he had to say here. Great chart setup. It looks like we got a bottom in, making a nice climb higher. This is really not a trade. I think this is a longer term play. Let's see how it plays out, but I just want to put this on your radar screen, guys. Next up is another one, LAZR. This also looks to be a little bit of a longer term play. Major insider buying. This is just this month. Director, he bought at $5.91, and then Austin Russell, he's a billionaire. He's just been loading up here. $7.5 million buy, $7.9 million buy, almost a $1 million buy, $4.8 million. So multi-million-dollar buys here. Certainly right at these levels. So here, $5.91, $5.83, $6, $6.26, $6.12. So certainly. They're making a big bet. 27% of the float is short. We've got some resistance here on the moving average, but basically the major resistance is 1050. That's my target on this one as a longer term play. Next one is Kind, K-I-N-D, Next Door Holdings Inc. This is an AI play that's trading under the radar. Institutions own 64% of the company. Again, this is looks to be a longer term play for you guys. So again, trying to provide value here for all of you, not also looking for trade setups, but also, identifying plays that I think have longer term potential, because I know some of you are, don't have time to trade, can't be watching the markets like I am or other traders. So you're looking for some longer term plays that have catalysts and some, in this case, major insider buying, institutional ownership. So these are things that, like I said, hedge funds look at in terms of, making longer term bets. But the highlight tomorrow is our Chinese low floater trading on the Nasdaq. What I like about this one is revenue for Q1 is 11.1 million, up 533% on the same period last year. The company is expected to achieve approximately 160 million in revenue for 2023 after posting 30 million plus in 2022. So this is a company that is looking to grow revenues over 500%. So major catalysts at play, plus the low float. There's a lot to like with this play. And guys, don't worry. I never trade my reports or front run. I'm not looking to end up like the Atlas Trading Boys. This is we're trying to put stocks on your radar and provide value here at insiderfinancial.com. And to get our report on this low floater, click that link in the description or go to signup.insiderfinancial.com or sign up on any of the pop-ups on insiderfinancial.com. No spam, your info is never shared, unsubscribe. You can even sign up just to see the level of research we do here at insiderfinancial.com and unsubscribe. Finally, Insider Financial and I are not investment advisors. This video does not provide investment advice. Always do your research, make your own investment decisions, or consult with your nearest financial advisor. This video is not a solicitation or recommendation to buy, sell, or hold securities. This video is our opinions meant for informational and educational purposes only and does not provide investment advice. Past performance is not indicative of future performance. Thanks for watching. Remember to smash that like button and hit the notification bell to be notified when a new video is uploaded. Good luck to all tomorrow. Bye-bye.